Hi, hello, and welcome to my Flosstube, which is 6 months late because of her. That's my dog. She just got a treat, so she might be making some noise, but hopefully you won't hear it too well. So this is me trying to keep up my Flosstube, which has been dead for 6 months. Also my Instagram. Yeah. I'm not gonna pretend that I've even tried, but I'm thinking I might have a little bit of an update at the end because stuff did happen. Um, but I mean, I honestly I haven't been stitching at all. The stitching I've done is in the last maybe 4 days because Sophia, she kind of pushed me. She was just like, "Hey, I'm doing a challenge next year, or do you want to do a challenge?" And I was like, maybe, because last year didn't go well. Well, I did get in 10,000 stitches on Jeremy in a month, I think. So that was really good. I pushed myself. I think it was in a month. This year I'm gonna be a bit nicer to myself, and I'm gonna hopefully do at least. This is gonna sound so little, but 250 stitches every week. Just so because that will take me about like at an hour and a half, maybe two, depending on the project, and that's not like too bad. I can do that. So it's more for me to just have a reason to pick something up and work on it because like my project has been like laying and dusting down for 6 months. I have so many projects I want to start. uh, I want to start them, but I don't want to start them because I yeah, sorry, sorry. She's 8 months old. Everyone who has a puppy knows that 8 months old is like a dinosaur face. Yeah, she's got her own agenda. Nej, Dana. Now she wants to get out. She's like with her trees, like, let me out. I want to go out. Yeah, I'm used to that. I have 2 kids. This is nothing. Back to stitching. But I did during the last since Thursday. I've actually gotten in quite a few stitches. Well, not like I think it was 2 or 3 days I worked on Jeremy, and then I picked up kind of a project I haven't touched in a really long while yesterday, so I'm gonna show you. So yeah, that's the only thing I'm gonna show. I'm not gonna do a whip parade or something like that. If people really want it, I can do it, but I mean, I have so much stuff I haven't worked on for years, and I feel like I kind of don't exist. So, excuse me. I'm just gonna fix it. Puppies, and I don't edit my videos, so yeah. So yeah, I don't really. I kind of realized what projects I like working on, and that's Jeremy. Mostly because I have all the threads right here, so I don't like have to go up and I don't have to move too much. And he's on 28 count, easy grid, easy guide. I don't know what it's called, something easy something. 1/1 full cross. It just works. My brain loves it. It's easy to end and start a new thread, and I don't feel like there's that much waste. I think I've talked about this before. I have no idea what I showed last time. No idea. Yeah, so actually I got in, I think it's about 1,000. I reached, no, it has to be more than that. Didn't I reach 33% last time? Now I'm at a staggering, I just got a little bit British there, 35,352 stitches, which is, I went beyond the 35%. So, yay. Just so if you've forgotten what he's gonna look like. No, I'm not gonna edit that. I'm out of. So I am cropping this because Jeremy is the star. We don't care about everyone else. So like the cropping is the edge of the shield, the top of the helmet, down to his feet, and at the end of the sword, which you will see. If you want me to link to this, I will. I just don't want to do that right now. So I kind of hit a stop in the chest area because there was a lot of like, there wasn't a lot of ninja stitches, but I kind of, when I choose, I just don't like start and just go. I have to like pick out a path to follow, which means like I don't have like an area on top of them where I have to go back and add threads. I'm like, I go to the edge and then I work my way down. And the chest area was a bit challenging because there was, it's not a big area, but it's bigger than I'm kind of comfortable working on, and my brain struggled this summer with it. And also I noticed that the way I'm stitching is I tense up in the shoulders. So instead of like having my shoulders down, being like relaxed, I kind of tense up, and then I keep my hand like this, working, which isn't bad, but I kind of feel it up in my shoulder area and stuff. And I've tried like putting my elbow on the armrest and kind of like trying to rest on the stand, but it just like, it doesn't work. My mind is just, now you're gonna go up there. So after like 2 or 3 days in Jeremy, I had to take a break. I didn't want to, but it helped actually stitching in hand on something else, because then my hands are like this. My arms are supposed to be like this because I still ride horses. You're not gonna sit like this on the horse. You want to sit like this. So I'm trying to like remember, okay, you're on a horse while you stitch, to just like keep that arm in. So if anyone has any like tips or tricks on how to like remember, I can like duct tape my arm to the side, of course. Maybe that would be a thing, like get an elastic band or something, like keep my arm there, so I don't like stitching like this. That's gonna look so weird without knowing what I'm talking about, but like my shoulder is bad. I think I have like it's bad. Anyways, you want to see Jeremy, right? When I picked him up, I moved the Q-snap so you kind of just like see from here and down. So it's very cute. You just see his tongue. It's very cute. But that's just so I can like work on the areas I want to work on. So this is him now with 35,000 stitches done. So I worked a lot. I didn't have like, I hadn't filled out this part. I had some of it done, but I didn't have the sword, so that's why I went down. And I filled in most of the sword. There's a few like very like dark stitches on the end. That just goes around. So whenever I fill them up here, I kind of double check if if the colors is also used in here. So I kind of like fill up both areas, which I normally don't do, but I kind of like talking about how I stitch, about the 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 road I take or something. So I was gonna fill in something up here, and then I saw that there was something here and here and here. So I started the thread up here, then I went there and down and then up, and then I went, because that's normal, or that's how my brain works. So I've actually traveled. I don't know if you can see it on the back, but you can see like I travel like I kind of decided that the thread I waste while if I travel, if I'm gonna travel a lot, I want to travel so that I can stitch over it, if that makes sense. I don't really like having like a long thread, which is my brain. My brain is nice. Anyways, he's looking good. So yeah, this area is done. I have like one ninja stitch up there, which is gonna go down here or something, and this is kind of like his hip. So his foot is gonna go down here. It's actually not gonna. How far will it go? Yeah, it will only. I think his foot will end down here. It's just like a tad lower than the sword. Which is his right foot, and then his left foot will go here. And then the shield is gonna be like, I think the shield is gonna go pretty quickly because there's a lot of dark stuff. So what I might do, because I like stitching on him, I do like the background, but I kind of like the plan now is just like finish up here. When I get tired of that, I'm gonna try and fill in this area, because this is the edge. So like I have this area which is kind of like sectioned off, so it's easy for me to kind of like keep my focus in that area. And this is also a really nice area because his foot goes down, so I have like another one here, and then I have another one between his legs. Almost said something bad. And then I have like the shield, which is gonna go out to the end. I have to like move the Q-snap when I do that, and then I have to like fill out that. And so it's really like this project works for me because I like picking an area and fill it in, kind of like if you color in something, you kind of, I like to finish up that area and then move to the next. It doesn't make sense because I haven't done that here, but you know, I try. So what might happen, if I know myself correctly, I don't know myself actually, but I have a feeling that the last part I will finish is up here, which has Greg. Yep, that's Stuart. That's Stuart's toes. They have names. I don't think we will get, no, we only get Stuart and Greg and Jeremy. Yep. So yeah, I'm still enjoying this. A lot of blue. I don't have like any goals for this year. My goal is to stitch as much as I can, as much as I want to. I'm gonna try and stitch a little bit every day, like an hour or so, because it's not that I really want this done, but I love working on it. Yeah. I mean, and it's 100,000 stitches. So I kind of want, the only reason I want him done is so I can focus on something else, because I feel like this is my main focus. It will be until he's done, because it's. I feel like most stitchers have like one project that's kind of that defines them. That's kind of like big, like we love this project and this is why we like following it. This is mine. Jeremy is mine. And I know that Lera is gonna start him too soon. Oh, it's so cool. I hope more people stitch Jeremy. And you don't have to call him Jeremy. I just call him Jeremy. Well, his name is Jeremy. It's not. It's not. I just call him that because I love the name. So that was one of the two projects I worked on. The second one, because my shoulder was acting up, and I felt like I tried picking up a few things and it didn't work. And then I picked up this because I've been thinking about this project, because it was a sale with Becky and Sophia, and I don't know if anyone is keeping up with it. I'm not. I am now. But it's very different from Jeremy. This is on 18 count, which I don't usually stitch on. I started my first full coverage on 18 count and I threw it away because I discovered 25 and 28, and now I love 28. I wish every project I had was on 28, but it's not. But it was this project I can stitch in hand. Just like let my shoulder rest a little bit. It deserves it. Picks up a lot of kids during the day. Yep. So I actually stitched on mini 12-sided dice fair. Do you see that? So when I picked her up, I only had I think it was 800 stitches or something, and I put in almost 500 yesterday. So that was a lot. And it's gonna look weird because I have it rolled up. I can unroll it a little bit. So this is not ungridded. I don't know. Is there a thing as 18 count gridded data? Maybe. I know it's 22, but this is not. So I dot it with my little grid pen. Such a big start. But I mean, it's something. So I had like 5 or 6 colors because I started not doing block stitching, and then I did block stitching, and then I stopped. And then I had threads, so I got in all the threads yesterday because I don't like them hanging when I'm doing it in hand. So yeah, it's really nice because every color here goes down and then it stops like right here somewhere, and then her eye is like whoop, here. And I know background isn't quite the most funny thing to do, but to me it's better than all the 12,000 stitches of 310 that's in this. So I have no idea how to do this project. I'm just gonna stitch on whatever I want. I would like to reach the kind of the face, to get the face done, but I don't know. For now I'm just gonna do the little corner thing with all the dark green, and I think it's dark green, yes. Because it doesn't like go very far down. It goes like here something. Because then you have the butterfly wing coming. So I don't know. It would be. I really want to try and put in all the 310 on one project. I said that with with QS Butterflies of Hope. I didn't. That's actually one of the projects I really want to finish. But that's 10th stitch. I wish I knew. I'm not gonna say that I wish I didn't start 10th stitch, but if there's some projects that I haven't gotten far on, I will probably do full cross if it's on 28 count. So, I had this really cool plan last year. Now I don't. This is my plan this year. I'm I'm just gonna color it in whenever I finish it. If I only get to 40% this year, that means I did a lot of other things in my head. That's how it works. So yeah, I don't know how often I will do a Flosstube. I have no idea, because if I'm gonna show you, or no, if I want to film something, I want to have something to show you, and not like I did 200 stitches, yay. So I don't. I'm gonna try. In it won't be more than 3 months. I can promise you that. Probably. Yep. I will try. I don't think it will be once a month, but we'll see. I will show you when I have something big to show you, I think. So that's stitching. Well, I did stitch on something else, but and that's just like I picked it up and like did 20 stitches, and then it was like, no! Then I put it down and forgot about it. Which happens a lot. Over to updates. Last time I was waiting for my appointment with the therapist. I got that. There was a lot of back and forth because they had to kind of do all the tests again to see if I actually have ADHD and autism. I do have it. So I've been checked by 2 different therapists. So that's really nice to know that they are like, yeah, you do have it. It's a problem. Still waiting for my medication. So I'm actually at the exact same point I was 11 months ago. I I got ahead, so I got like I got all cleared by my doctor, and now I'm just waiting for an appointment where they can say, hey, we will give you medication. So my therapist has given me the green light, and I'm just waiting for some doctors to do the same, which is annoying because I hate waiting for people to do their jobs. I haven't done anything else for the last like 5 years, so hopefully it will be soon. I honestly don't even think about it at this point, but it's been really good talking to a therapist about how my brain works, how I react, and I haven't like nothing new has come up, but it's nice to know that I'm doing something right. With the stress thing, I mean, like everyone gets stressed. It's just that I handle stress very poorly. And the things I do to handle stress might not be the best, but it's not like horrible. So just like we're just gonna tweak it a little bit to like if I'm stressed about this, I should do that instead of just like, because my stress response now is just like I'm sitting on my phone scrolling. I've actually about that. I there was like a day after Christmas, and I was like sitting down because Christmas is Christmas is hard. Whew, very hard. Very nice, but very hard. And I needed some time for myself, and then I was like, I always have my phone. I picked up my phone and started scrolling, and then it was like, I do have a very cool book I want to read that I started on and got like 100 pages in, and it's not a big book. No, I got like 40 pages in, something like that. And I was like, instead of sitting on my phone, maybe I should like pick up a book and read instead. So I did, and I finished the book in like 2 days because I read fast. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try and read some more. The problem is that if I start, I can like sit for 10 hours straight. So yeah, it's fun. It's a really good book. So I went up to the attic and I found all my Robin Hood books. If you know who that is, you know it's a ton of books. I am missing book number 2 and the last one in the Fits and Fools series. I actually today got the second book there, so I've read all of the books except the last 3, and they are like on 700 to 800 pages and really tiny. Yep, it's a lot. Love it. I kind of grew up with them. They are the reason why I started role playing and writing and learning English, actually. So I've decided I'm gonna try and read at least 6 books this year. Because I have a few other like book series, which are like 3 books that I want to read. All of them are like fantasy assassins kind of thing. That's my jam. Assassins in a fantasy setting. So yeah, and I talked with Sophia about it. So I'm gonna try and read at least 6 books this year. We will see. We will see. Because I forget I have books. I forget books exist. Because again, my brain doesn't work like that. It's like it only exists if I can see it. If it's not right in front of me, it doesn't exist in my world. So that's why I forget I have projects and books and stuff. So that's my plan. So yeah, it's going good being a dog mom. As you can see, she's a handful. She's not. She's a very good dog. We had our last puppy show yesterday. She won 2 ribbons. So now we are gonna move on to the junior class and pretend we're adults and know what we are gonna do. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have any. Oh yeah, the horse I was riding. I got him on like a half lease kind of thing. I have him once a week, but it's been really I've been struggling so bad going to the stable. It's been really bad. I'm kind of like thinking of excuses not to go, and that's not good. So I'm kind of trying to force myself. I was supposed to go today, but this is the first day in over like 15 days I've had alone. So I'm like, I'm gonna be alone for a few days. I've deserved it. I needed it. So that's something I want to be better at next year. This year. We're already in 2025. Jeez. Oh, she woke up. Look at her ear. They're great. Oh, she's so cute. So yeah, that's it. We are at exactly 30. I almost said 30 seconds. We're not 30 seconds in. I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm really enjoying watching all the whip parades. I haven't watched any Flosstube in like 6 months, so this is a good excuse to like pick up my stitching and stitch while I see all of the beautiful projects. Yeah, I'm gonna try and be better this year and have fun, which is important. So yeah, that's it for me today. Hopefully I will see you soon. Have a good day, have a good week, have a good month. Stitch on whatever you want.